Hey guys, I'll tell you a story. Story time. I'm gonna drop some verbals down here. Check this out. I was just listening to Tom Waits' Blue Valentines, and I started thinking. I started thinking some things, you know. I remember. I've got the vinyl, but I was listening to it on the YouTube. Remember this one? Tom Waits. Blue Valentine. No way. That's the original too. Original pressing. Original press. Anyway, I was remembering back in the day. It was me and this guy. We used to call him Uncle Buck. I remember that movie Uncle Buck. And he used to switch off his gun and bah! So we used to call him Uncle Buck. He used to work for Nicky's name is Greek guy, tall, big dude. Anyway, he used to work for Bob Maddock back then when Bob Maddock was on Canterbury Road, the GT spare place. The story, what's the story, Wanker? Dropping the story, dropping the verbals. Anyway, reminiscing. Anyway, he used to work on Canterbury Road before. Bob Maddock used to be on Canterbury Road. He's the one that set up the car, the Interceptor for Mad Max. You know, the black one. And he used to hit the switch and the supercharger would start going. Yo, that was all bullshit, eh? What they did, they actually hollowed out the supercharger and the front pulley. They used it off a fucking aircon compressor. So when they used to hit the switch, it would lock, like the air compressor would lock, and it would spin. But internally, it wasn't doing nothing. It was all hollow, and they had set that on top of a high-rise manifold with a 4-barrel angular discharge, and all the top part, like the bug catcher and all that, it was all just show. You know what I'm saying? It was all just fucking show. Anyway, so Bob Maddock hired this guy Nico. Me and him became friends because he used to first originally, he was a full fucking nerd, like full into electronics. He probably still is now. And he used to work for Dick Smith at Hurstville, and then became a push bike shop after that. Anyway, he used to work for Dick Smith, and I was always into computers, even from a youngin', you know, when hardly no one even knew what they were. And I came across him when I was trying to get parts from Dick Smith, and we became friends because he was into the CB radios, you know, like break up onto, you know, like the truckies still used. And then I ended up doing a course before I met him actually, on a ham radio. Back then you used to have to get, I don't know what it is now, I think it's still the same. You had to go get a license if you wanted to be a ham radio operator. You know, I did that at like 15 or something. So I met him at Hurstville, and we started talking over the CB. He used to call himself Uncle Buck. I used to call myself Garfield back then on the two-way. And what am I telling you? So anyway, so yeah, that's right. So me and my Uncle Buck now, we went out to Wollongong, okay? And Uncle Buck never used to smoke guns back then. I was smoking fucking my scooter cones. I don't know what he's up to now. I haven't seen him in a few years. Anyway, we're at Wollongong, and then we went further down. There's like chimney stacks there or some shit. Like people just go park, hang out there. Yeah, I'm in my Cortona, as per usual, brown one. I used to always get brown ones before, but my one now is white. I didn't have much of a colour choice. I was just very fortunate to find a good shell. Anyway, this back then Cortona was a dime a dozen. Anyway, so fucking we hit those chimney stacks. It's more like what you call it, Shore Harbour, close to there. Lived outside of Wollongong. And we were just cruising, man. Just pulled over, started punching cones, and listening to the subwoofers pumping as per usual, called Ifless oils back then. And I remember this blue, because I still got a TE, but back then I always used to get TE. I didn't like the TF because they looked more like a miniature XD. And this blue TE pulls in. TF, sorry. Anyway, they're sussing us out, we're sussing them out. I'm not worried because I always, I can handle myself. And fucking Uncle Buck, he's like almost 7 foot, man, and he's big. So I knew as soon as he gets out of the car, they're gonna fucking shit just out of pure mass. The guy's massive, a naturally massive dude. So I'm thinking, if these guys are in trouble, they're gonna fucking shit, They pull up the chick, she goes, is that what checking them out? What are you guys up to? What are you guys up to, so the fact that you asking me, I don't even want to ask me, you asking me anything, standard attitude that I have. Where did you punch your codes, man? I go, oh, me too. So that's why we already found common ground, come on, we've got the conversation happening. Is that they go, we're going to Sydney. I go, to the city. I live in Carlton. We're going there after here. And Uncle Buck lives near Kingsgrove School, near the golf course, anyway, in that region somewhere. Basically, Hurstville, borderline Kingsgrove. Anyway, so they go, oh yeah, we're gonna go down there. I go, alright, fuck man, you guys follow us, Like, alright. There's a reason why the song, because I was listening to Blue Valentines, and it's got a song where it goes, wrong side of the road. The song's called Wrong Side of the Road, driving on the wrong side of the road. I just heard it now on the YouTube. I wasn't playing the vinyl, I was listening to YouTube, and I remember that moment when we were there. So we're punching cones, this, that. And back then I used to call it the Twin City Run. There's a movie called Twin City Run, and I stole the concept from that movie, going from Wollongong City to Sydney, to our city, Hurstville City or whatever, because I used to live in Carlton, or backwards and forwards. I used to call it the Twin City Run. I've got, like I said, I stole the title of a movie, but it made sense to me. Anyway, so I'm going back to Hurstville. They go, well, we're going that way as well. I said, oh, alright, well, fucking, why don't we do the run together? Like, alright. So anyway, so we punch a few cones this day. They go, you want to switch off the lights on the way? I says, well, and then they were talking about Moby Dick, the car, Arthur and Troy in Kingsgrove. Not Kingsgrove, Campsie, with the old spare parts place, or what you call it, was Robards. back there, somewhere other than Troy's top-notch, old-school Levendi type of person, you know, top-notch mechanic, you know, one of the best out there. If you're into high-performance cars anyway. So I knew that Troy had put together Moby Dick. Or it was a Falcon, or something like Fairlane or something, Fairlane. So I had a big name back then. I was doing quick numbers. And I was like their uncle or something that bought Moby Dick. And we were talking, you know, like, do you know Troy? Do you know this? Yeah, you know, like, we're getting the conversations happening, the stories happening, and this and that. Oh, fuck, come back down to Israel, brothers. We'll look after you, you know, no problem. Fuck. They go, oh, we got no cases left. But don't worry, brother. Fuck. I've got the mastura happening at home. We've got an house, no problem. Fuck, I'll hook you up. Don't worry. Alright, man, we'll fly you down there. Don't worry. Anyway, we hit from there. We get to Wollongong. We hit the highway. I remember we were doing some fucking speeds off the fucking dial speeds, and intermittently as we're running, we'll switch off the fucking lights in total fucking darkness, dark run. I remember that. I never fucking forget that, man. I'm thinking, fuck, we're not gonna get home tonight. we're doing suicide runs. Fuck. I remember that when I was listening to this song, with that song from Blue Valentine's, Tom Wade's Wrong Side of the Road. I remember being on the wrong side of the road with no fucking lights, fucking off dial speeds. Crazy shit we used to do. Fucking crazy ass shit. Then we got back to Hurstville, where the park is there. Well, you know, I don't know if you guys know where Alawa Station is. Alawa Station. There's a park right there, a big park. And there's a little, you can park a car there, it's like a one-way out. Anyway, we pulled up there. I told the boys, wait here, I gotta get some mastura, you know, and I'll be back, give me 5 minutes, I just live 2 blocks away. No worries. I'll get a 50 for them. We'll come back, we'll have some kind to keep the rest for the 50, you know, 3 grams, but they made a 50, I don't want anything else. Anyway, so I get back, I go, well, we get the rest of it, yeah, man, no worries. Alright, anyway, kept in contact this time. Anyway, smart cousin, we parted, but I'll never forget the speed that we'll go, what, 200 Ks, 190, 210, 220, and fucking switch off the lights. Insane! We were fucking insane back then, man. We were fucking moving. Oh, yeah. Anyway, then I started thinking this record has got a few memories, man. Like, I was thinking, I was thinking fucking that song Blue Valentine, like that's the actual song name. Blue Valentine, away from Philadelphia. Anyway, one time I was listening to it, and my ex got up and she came into the lounge room. I'm listening to Blue Valentine, and she's like, I like this song. I says, oh yeah? She's like, yeah, I like this song. It's very full on. I says, yeah. She goes, no, George, I really like this song. I said, oh really? She said, yeah. I said, oh, alright. I could see that the song was getting how do you say, innovated, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, fuck, she's getting inspired out of here, you know what I mean? So every time I wanted to fucking Do the ulu, fully tabuli with extra babuli. You know what I mean? I used to just fucking put it on, you know. She used to get all innovated. Anyway, it was like a seduction music. I used to put it on, and she definitely used to get inspired. Anyway, but fucking, I remember fucking, she used to get a bit carried away. Fuck, man. She used to get a bit carried away, that one. When she was sucking on my dick, basically. To the point, she practically almost used to fucking asphyxiate herself, man. Fuck. Like, she used to like literally choke on my dick. And I remember fucking some of the neighbors were like, Jessica, bro, what the fuck's wrong with your wife? Because everyone thought we were married. Well, I used to just call her my wife, but we were sort of like we were married anyway. We had a ceremony, but we weren't properly married. Anyway, they used to come up to me and say, bro, what the fuck is wrong with your wife, man? Doesn't she know how to eat properly or something? Why is she always choking, bro? We can always hear her choking and she... I used to say, yeah, man, she's fucking uncut, bro. She can't fucking, you know, swallow her food and shit, bro. Like, what do you want to do, you know? She's fucking uncut. Like, can't you tell? Bullshit, she used to fucking be a mad dancer, everything. She was full coordinated. I'm not gonna tell you this because she's choking on my dick. So she's like, yeah, she's a fucking uncut bitch, stuff like man, she gives me shits. You know what I mean? But really, she was asphyxiating herself with my dick. She used to love that song, man. I used to put it on. Valentine, fucking next minute, fucking schlong dong comes out. What the fuck's wrong with your wife, man? Can't she eat food or something? Yeah, fucking uncut bitch, man. She's a fucking uncut chick, man. Yeah, uncut. I remember that day. Fucking crazy shit was happening. Fucking crazy shit. But that fucking album, man, the inspiration album, back used to get full inspired, fully tabuli with extra babuli, right? That was the album, man. The album. That was the album. Had some fucking mad times to this music. Anyway, that was the fucking verbal story. The verbals. Everything has to be all fucking refined and shit. Everything's gonna be refined. Now what the fuck's with these fucking stories? I'll bring it up before I'll bring it up again. You can't look for more than 30 seconds without somebody getting the fucking shit. Even if you look for 30 seconds, somebody, people get the shit. Well, what the fuck? Well, you guys want to fucking come up with the eyes police or something? Telling me what to do with my fucking eyes? What the fuck? For 2020 years, going from this calendar, no one's had a fucking problem with people looking at people. In the last 5 years, everybody's got a fucking problem, even if you just fucking scan your eyes in that direction. Like, who the fuck do you guys think you are? The fucking eye police or something? If somebody's getting a bit too icy or something, what are you gonna do? Give me a fucking infringement or something? Tell me where the fucking look? Who the fuck do you think you are to tell me where the fucking look? Fuck you. I mean, fuck me dead, man. Got the eye police these days. You know? You look in the direction for 3 seconds or more, the eye police is gonna come and give you infringement notices on you. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck. Give me an infringement notice. Get the fuck out of here. Like I said before, for 2020 years, we've been building auditoriums, fucking stadiums, fucking this, fucking that, so people can witness other people at their peak performance, or this or that, or people go to fucking football stadiums watching football players, netball stadiums watching netball players. We go to fucking fashion shows. We watch models modeling, looking sexy, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah? But if we walk around in society and we go, oh, she's a big infringement. Get the fuck out of here. It's human nature. Otherwise, if it wasn't human nature, we wouldn't have been building stadiums and auditoriums and pavilions and shit like that so we can witness each other, man. Like, are you guys fucking serious? What are the Zebrians or whatever the fuck they call Generation Z's or B's or whatever the fuck comes out? The last 5 years you cunts have got a problem with human evolution for 2020 years. Hey, if you get on, go fuck yourselves and your mothers and shit. You know what I mean? Fuck these cunts think you are, man. You know, change fucking human evolution in the next in just 5 years just because you fucking feel like it. Go fuck yourselves if you don't like it, man. You put a blindfold on. Well, how the fuck did you see me looking at you for 30 seconds if you weren't looking at me previously to me looking at you? Does that make sense? So I didn't spot you first. You said me looking at you, so you were looking at me before I was looking at you. So who was looking at who first? Does that make fucking sense? You're looking at me, and then you crossed my path, and I seen you, and you said me, you seen you, so I was looking at you, looking at me, looking at you. So you were looking first, motherfuckers. So what the fuck were you looking at me that long for? To make my look unacceptable when you were looking. I know you were looking because you spotted me looking, and if you were looking at me, looking at you wouldn't have spotted me looking. So you were looking. You should get the fucking infringement. What the fuck am I getting the infringement for? When you were looking longer. Otherwise you wouldn't have spotted me looking. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Just fat. He's just fucking fat. Alright, so what the fuck's the charge gonna be? You're getting too fucking lazy for my liking. Different story if somebody staying on top of somebody like a praying mantis, or following somebody in the car park, or taking inappropriate photos of women's skirts and stuff like that. Alright, this is unacceptable. But fuck, someone's walking past and you just go, nice booty, I like it. I'll be your pappy. So, it's fucking acceptable. What the fuck's your problem, man? I'll be your pappy. Yeah, me like you. It's acceptable, fucking. You know what I mean? What you always. It's human nature for somebody to look at someone. And you women that are married and your husband just looks at somebody for 2 seconds and it's like the biggest fucking infringement. Relax. Take it easy. When the guy's waiting for the light to go green or something, a pedestrian's crossing, oh yeah, pedestrian, but they're being cautious. What are you looking at that for? Relax. Take it easy. You know what I mean? Some of you guys take it a bit too far too, like your woman, he's looking at a crossing or something because there's a guy about to cross, so they pulled us up, you looking at that guy over here? Oh, what the fuck were you looking at that guy for? Like, relax, take it easy. We're gonna have to have the fucking eyeball police happening these days. Handing out fucking infringement notice for fucking people that are looking for 2 seconds too long or some shit. I got easy. Fucking eyeball police. Yeah, too fucking looksy on that one. You're getting a bit too looksy on there. I don't know, everything. What the fuck? Hey, Montana. Yeah. And what the fuck's wrong with your missus, bro? Well, she always fucking choking on her food. Fucking uncut, bro. She's fucking uncut, I'm telling you. She's got fucking bad hand sweat complication. Uncut. That's a good thought, that's a bad thought. I remember some nights I used to come home and I had a round kitchen table made out of glass, sort of like the one that I got now. And it used to look like fucking Parachutes, fucking ski field. It used to look like fucking Parachute. It was fucking, it looked like it was snowing on the fucking table sometimes. Fucking Shimoda's in the middle of summer. It still was fucking, like I said, it was a fucking ski field or something. Back then I had the gowie going and fucking the car happening. The pills happening. That shit, stay away from that shit, boys. Stay away from that shit. Especially in this day and age, you can't even just roll up a joint by the barbecue. I've been lecturing people all the time. They got this shit, I don't know what it's called on the street here, but it's called Kush. And it's basically marijuana that's grown up with fentanyl in it. In other words, basically, because the plant, whatever you put it in its roots, it's going to go up through into the bud. So they're basically growing up marijuana on fentanyl. And people are smoking this shit, it's called Kush. And it's turning them into fucking zombies. Hey, it cuts off circulation to their arms and legs. They're going to get fucking amputations done. They look like I keep saying to people, they look like they just come off a movie set, like of a zombie fucking apocalyptic movie or some shit. It's fucking scary. The way they look. They look like fucking zombies, man. I ain't never seen somebody sitting down like this. Yeah, bend down. I can't even fucking get a quarter there, and their ears are fucking planted by their fucking ankles. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. How the fuck can you get your ears implanted in between your fucking ankles like that with your legs straight like that? How the fuck do they do it, man? That's some fucked up shit. Post-apocalypse fucking zombie movie or something. It looks like it. They all look like this figure and shit. They look like, I remember that fucking movie, Hunchback of Notre Dame. They look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, these motherfuckers, man. Stay away, fuck away from everything. Don't even smoke a little bit of marijuana anymore. Everyone used to like getting, doing a bit of a cook-off, barbecue, this, that, light up a few joints, get the music playing, get the old records. Don't do that anymore, man. Smoke worst case scenario, not really. If you can get some tobacco happening, original tobacco, and that's it. Cap it at that. Don't be fucking going any more than that, man. I'm telling you now, some fucked up shit out there. Not worth it. Before you know it, you're looking like a motherfucking zombie. Fuck that, man. Back in the day, you could get bush bud. We used to get the Malambibi bud. I had a brother, one of the Aboriginal brothers from there, we used to call him Blackjack. He used to bring up all naturally grown out of the bush bud. It used to be really good bush bud. And we used to get the hash from other places, from Melbourne usually, or Adelaide. But, yeah. Now it's all grown up on fucking ketamine and fentanyl and this and that. It's lazy, mate. There's more laces on the marijuana than fucking shoes in shoe shops. That many laces it is. So don't be fucking with this shit, man. Before you know it, you're looking like the hunchback of Notre fucking Dame. Ain't worth it. Definitely ain't worth it. I thank God I stopped smoking everything years ago, you know what I mean? That shit will fuck you up. Right? Worst case scenario, your coffee if you have to, or fucking another gilly on a special occasion. That's it, cap it on that. Cap it on that. Otherwise, mate, you're gonna look like fucking hunchback of Notre Dame before you fucking know it. Getting arms and legs fucking amputated because there's no circulation and all sorts of fucking shit. Ain't worth it, guys. Ain't fucking worth it. Stay clean. Focus on God. Pray. Focus on your mental health. Focus on your physical health. Your spiritual health. And tell everyone to go fuck themselves. You know what I mean? That's all. Focus on God. That's all you can do, you know. But alright, we'll all do crazy shit here and there, you know. But always put your responsibilities first, you know what I mean? You want to do a little bit of a go out, party, whatever. Alright, once every now and then, it's not so bad. But you got to focus on, like I said, your spiritual health, your mental health, and your physical health at all times. Don't let nothing phase you from that. No, don't let a relationship phase you from that. Don't let nothing phase you from that. You know what I mean? You always got to stay on top of those three things. Otherwise, forget about it. Game over. Well, you know it. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Ain't fucking worth it, guys. Oh, we used to do some crazy shit. And it's good to live this every now and then too, you know, like a lion in a cage, you know. The lion's been wild, you put it in the cage, it's always thinking, get out. Eventually you gotta let the door open, just go rip shit up. But then you gotta go back in the cage, you know, like, take it easy. You know, it's alright for once every now and then, but you gotta chill the fuck out. You can't do full party sleeps every week, you know. Not good. Alright guys, that was the fucking story. That was the verbals.